What's up, y'all? This is Stay, doing it Stay Way. I'm on 478 TV to let y'all know what's up.
Alright, so we're sitting down with Stacee right now. Owner of the Street Legend clothing line. First and foremost, before we get into everything, let's talk a little bit about yourself. Where you come from, where you grew up.
I grew up in Houston, Texas, the west side of Houston in Harris County. I spent a lot of time though being raised up in Atlanta, but I've been here for over 10 years, so Macon is what it's been.
So let's talk a little bit about Houston. Did you grow up in a one-parent home or two-parent home?
Two parents, still two parents, two great parents. My mother and my father, I've always been, it's been a family of four. My mom, my dad, me, and my brother. I only got one brother. He's 8 years older than me, and we always been, really close. So I've always had my mom and dad still to this day. Yeah, close-knit, real close.
And you say you got one brother?
Yeah, I got one brother, an older brother. He has 6 kids, I have 2. So we all, real close, real close. Yeah.
So how was it growing up, being the youngest,
Oh, my book, it was great. My brother probably would be like, it was hell, because he was the oldest. I'm like what you would think of the epitome of the baby, and then I was the baby girl, 8 years after my brother, so I basically got what I want, never got whooped, just spoiled. My husband would probably regret that now because it's kind of carried on into my adult age. But yeah, I loved it. I didn't have any issues. As younger, me and my brother being 8 years apart, it wasn't like I had a sibling to play with. Like, we were never doing the same things at the same time. Like, I was in elementary, he was in middle. Middle, he was in high. By the time I got to high, he was gone. Like, we never was doing the same thing at the same time. Like, now that we're grown, it's like, it's like the bomb, because, we real close. Like, that's my big brother. I was always Jay's little sister, which never bothered me, because that was my big brother. It was just me and him. He always taught me the game, always let me know, like, so I came up really equipped, because I had that big brother.
And who was Stacee, how would you say people would describe Stacee, before Street Legend?
Real cool, quiet, laid back, especially if you don't know me personally. You got to really have come up with me, to really know my inner personality. But, for the most part, most people would just be like, oh, cool ass Stacee, like, I'm real laid back, real chill, real genuine, like, that's just me, before, after, now, like, I've always been like the same Stay, always. Yeah. Just real laid back, real cool, not in the stuff. You ain't not gonna hear my name. Like, a lot of people are known. Like, a lot of people know me because I went to school here. But as far as, like, known for this or known for that, nah, like, I'm more laid back, more chill. Yeah. Anybody know me, I say that.
How would you describe growing up, in the South? You've been living in Georgia the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Growing up in Houston, let's talk about some of the, the differences that you noticed so far, just being where you're from and growing up here.
Here is a lot slower. I'm used to fast pace. Even, because I was like 5, 6 when I left Houston. But then I spent the majority of my growing up in Atlanta. So even that being Georgia, it was a lot faster paced than being here in Macon. Like, it seemed like a lot of stuff is real repetitive, day in and day out. Not real fast. It's what I'm used to. It's what I prefer. You know, I'd rather be in a faster environment. Like, Macon is real slow. It's a good place to come up, but I think it's a great place to move on from. You know, like just a stop through, like a little rest stop. I don't, you know, like it's not fast enough for me. Like, I like the hustle and bustle. Like I was in New York a couple weeks ago, and I just appreciate that hustle. You know, everybody. I don't care if you broke, if you're homeless. Everybody got to hustle. Everybody moving, motivated. You know, not even really paying attention to what the next person got going on. It's just like everybody got a goal, and they just going straight for it. Whether you dancing on the subway or selling bottles of water or, you know, whatever, like everybody is pretty much motivated to go and do, and that's my type of vibe. Like, yeah, real passionate, real motivated. Like, the slowness of Georgia is, you know, it's not something that I'm real privy to, like, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah.
Who would you say gave you like a real inspiration as far as just like, you know, becoming or just not even becoming a hustler, just someone that you saw hustle and gave you that entrepreneurial spirit?
First of all, I would probably say my parents. First off, always stuck it out, always pushed to be, you know, great. Like, my dad, he drove charter buses like all my life, so he was like all over the world, and, you know, just really being there and doing the man family thing, and, you know, just always pushing. My mom always worked, and, you know, she always brought her part to the table, so it always was a thing for me to always make sure that I brought my part to the table. Present day, I would have to say my husband, Amir. A lot of you guys might know him as Goldmouth. He really inspires me to be productive, to do more. So I would say that first bit of push came from my parents. But now, as an adult, my husband really motivates me to have that drive, you know, yeah.
And how long have you been, you know, working for yourself?
Oh, it's been a little over 3 years. Probably about 3 years. Yeah, about 3 years.
You know, talk about the process. Like, how did you get started? You know, what exactly did you have to do and learn to get into the field that you're in now?
Every day is a learning process for me. Still today, even tomorrow, like, I'm a real advocate of learning. Like, I really think that if it's still more to learn, that you're still growing. So it was a struggle to get where I am. But having the mate that I have, you know, it made it a little bit easier to grind it on out. Like, everything that we've done, we've built this 4EvaStae brand. And we did that from the ground up, like from $1 to, you know, to everything that we have, like. And it was a hard process, but, you know, and it's still a hard process because we're still growing, we're still learning. But I guess just the steps in doing so, it starts off with just an idea. And then you got to have that drive, and you just got to keep pushing and working towards that goal. And like I said, it's been a process, and it's still a process. So I don't even think I'm halfway where I need to be or want to be But as long as I take those small steps, then I think that, I'll eventually get to where I'm trying to be.